woza. This is Fans Beat. My name is Umjaka. Bringing you another exclusive with Kermit Erasmus. You've been sending your questions on social media, also on WhatsApp. We are on WhatsApp 063 629 4218. You've been sending your questions there, voice notes, videos. Keep them coming. We've got other players, Cheeseboy Mukwena, Tempo Masilela, Michael Morton, Peter Dutoy, myself also, if you want to know more about SoccerBeat and what we're doing. Please keep them sending. We collected some questions for you, Kermit.
Yeah,
Fans really want to know. Stick around also. I've got an exclusive update on Kermit's situation at Chippa. Woo! I wish we could start with that one, but we'll keep it for the end, Kermit. Let's go to the jugular, man. Mohau is a Sundowns fan, Kermit. And he feels like he loved you when you were a Sundowns fan player. They supported you, but you celebrated distastefully when you scored against them as a Pirates player. Yeah? He wants to know why. Why, Kermit? Why?
For sure. I mean, for me, it wasn't really a thing of being disrespectful to the fans or to the club, you know. It was just in the heat of the moment. I think the reason why I came off was I had my jersey on back to front and I couldn't change it on right way, the way it's supposed to be worn. So I ended up taking it off. So in taking it off, the referee forced me to go off the field. And I didn't realize that I was in front of the Sundowns fans, you know, and it was just the joy that I had of scoring for my revenge of how I was treated when I left the club, you know, and that for me was just it, you know. My way wasn't to respond in leaving the way I left the club in the media. My way was to respond on the field, and that was why I not taunted the fans, but I just wanted to make my presence felt kind of thing in the moment, because it was a great moment for me to, like I said, get my revenge.
On who? So it's not the fans, it was who? The coach?
Not the coaches, but just in how I was treated, you know. I wouldn't point it out to anybody specifically, but just in the way I left the club, you know. I don't think I left the club in the right way, you know, especially in the way.
What happened? Let us know. What happened?
So for me, it was basically the way my number was given to Allende when I wasn't told about it, or he didn't even ask me if he could have the number, even though I wasn't in the plans of the club. But it would have been rightful to tell him to ask me for the number if he wanted that number. I wouldn't mind giving it to him. But I was told by the technical team or the CEO of the club that my number was given to him, and I would be assigned a different number, which I had no problem with, you know. And then obviously I left the club like I did, you know, and you know I moved to the club that I wanted to go, and like I said, it's just those moments of showing respect to players that has contributed to the game, you know, and that was my kind of revenge on the field. I don't respond in the media. I respond on the field. So it was just pure passion, pure love for the sport, love for the game. And, you know, my intention was to score in the game, and I never knew I'd score so early in the game, you know. And I wouldn't say easily, but it was all done for me just to finish it off. So what a moment it was for me, and, you know, a great day on a great Saturday or Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we won 3-0. So, I mean, I would if I heard anybody's feelings, you know, I'm sorry, but it's sport, you know. It's football. Sometimes you lose some, sometimes you win some.
Got you. I hope Mohau feels a little bit better after getting that answer, man, because he wrote a long paragraph which you'll see on screen. You know, sure. It was really, you can tell it's almost like a love letter that he wrote you, because it really hurts. I appreciate you for answering that.
I've got a lot of not slack, but a lot of response for that. But I mean, you know, we all love the game. We play the game. We support the game with emotion. I play the game with emotion, and you know, it wasn't anything. I didn't harm anybody by it. I didn't. Nobody got injured by what I did. It was just in the moment, and you know, it's football, man. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who other than your boy, you know, or the guy to score, and you know,
yeah.
Like I said, man, it's no hard feelings. It's football. That's why we love it. You know, that's why we love the game.
Got you. All right, I've got another question then that sticks to the pirate situation. Your favorite goal. This question comes from Twitter at Reitumetse Cesero 2. He says, which is your favorite goal in Orlando Pirates colors?
Hey, there's quite a few, man. But if I have to think of one, it has to be or one of them has to be maybe the Amazulu game where I think I came on and I scored in extra time with a combination with Majoro, and we won 2-1. I think just the moment to score in Durban at Moses, our haunting ground, our other score team. Yeah, I think it would be that one. Just the time of the goal, and to win the game in extra time. I think that could be one of them. But there's more than just that one, man.
I thought you would have gone for the screamers, one of the screamers from outside the box.
Nah, they cool, but it's more like the moment of the game.
Meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at the one against Al Ali too, when you were 2-0 down, I think if you look, I can put this on everything. You can call him Tsigelele Nyauza. The game we won against Al Ali. I was on the bench, and I was sitting on the bench with Nyauza, and I told him, when I come in, I'm going to score. And he looked at me. He looked at me with like shock, and he's like, "Hey, Somchi." He couldn't believe what I was telling him, and I told him,
Sure.
"Bro, when I come in this, I'm going to score. We're losing 2-0." He couldn't believe it. I came on. When I scored, I don't know if there's footage of that, but if you see me celebrate, I was looking for him, and he couldn't believe it. He was shocked, and I told him, because I went to him and I told him, and that's what turned things around for us, We managed to win the 4-3, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a great evening, man. So there's quite a few, but if I have to mention a few, that would be maybe one or two of the.
All right, now let's go to an ad break. We've got more questions from fans. Kermit, you're not getting away from this one. And I did tell you guys we've got an exclusive update on Kermit's Chippa situation. Come back after this.
Hey, Taola. All right, here we go.
Ko Betway ba tshepela hore o tshwantse o betjhe ka tsela e nepahetseng.
Ka nako e nngwe ho tlamehile hore o ikhule hanyane.
Ka nako tse ding
O ska leka go busha tše di lahlegilego.
Nakusasa kuse olunye usuku.
Dlala ngokusemandleni wakho.
Ge o tlhoka thušo re gona.
hopola, bet responsibly.
Woza, Umjaka here. I'm still hanging out with Kermit Erasmus for Fans Beat. We've been collecting your questions on social media at SoccerBeat ZA. You've been sending some on WhatsApp as well, 063-629-4218. We've also got a WhatsApp channel, so with polls, interactive conversations, debates. Check them out, man. Also competitions where you can win some fantastic prizes. Kermit, hey, abantu bafuna ukwazi mfondini, bafuna ukwazi abantu. Bongani here, from PE, well, Kabeja, he said PE.
Like
how many languages do you speak?
Like Limeke says, Epatini! I speak 5 languages, man.
Yeah. Which ones are those?
I speak, obviously, English is my first language, and Afrikaans is my second. And then I speak Zulu, Dutch, and French. But my Zulu is like my English. Because
it's like your English.
Because I grew up with Zulu boys.
Yeah.
My brothers growing up, and like if you speak to me on the phone, you think I'm Zulu, man.
That's how nakhuluma mos. Nakhuluma kule conversation mos.
Singakhuluma yonke into nje yami. Nimnandi kakhulu. So yeah, man. It's like English to me, because obviously most of my friends are African brothers, black brothers that speak that English is the second language too.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like so easy to accommodate them, because Zulu is like English to me. I mean, most of my teammates or my friends that I'm in football that aren't of colored race, that only speak vernac, speaks to me in Zulu.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable
Sure.
speaking Zulu all the time. I speak
All the
sometimes,
time.
most of the time when I'm in and around my teammates or in football, I'm speaking Zulu more than I speak English. So that's how.
Alright.
That's
That
how.
yeah, that means you're gonna make you might make a great coach then in South Africa if you speak so many languages, because that's the question that Sandile wants to also know. Would you consider coaching? Because he feels like he had great technique and he wants you to specifically be a strikers coach. Is that something you're considering?
Yeah, I mean it's so crazy that he's saying that. I mean, it's something that I've been working on and hopefully trying to bring to life soon. It's something to try and develop a couple of strikers in the country. You know, it's something that I'm going to do. I think Majoro started one already, where he's focusing also on strikers. So it's something good for football for South Africa as well. I mean, he's got experience and he's learned so much in football, and so do I. And you know, it's something that I want to pass on to two kids that want to learn. And I think, you know, having more attacking players in the country and developing them and nurturing them and telling them the things that we've experienced and exposed to in the countries we've been, and just teaching them those small things and the technique and the timing of things and the movement, and you know, being able to use both your feet, how important it is and how unpredictable you can be. So yeah, definitely it's something I'm working on, and hopefully you'll see it on the social platforms soon.
Yeah. Thank you there. We appreciate those questions. Let's go to another ad break. Do stick around, because now the bombshell is coming, the exclusive update. Because hey, we've been waiting, man. You've been training with Chippa for a while now. We really want to know, eh? We really want to know the figures. Let's go to an ad break and come back with more.
Golden liquid pouring, gold splashing, gold swirling, waves of gold foaming, cut to reveal more gold. It's easy to make a beer that looks gold, but to make a beer that wins gold, that's a different story. Carling Black Label, Africa's most awarded beer.
Woza. This is Fans Beat by SoccerBeat. Interact with us at SoccerBeat ZA. I'm hanging out with Kermit Erasmus. Romeo! Romza, Romario. Romza, at Given310 on Twitter, on X, sent us, he said, you're training with Chippa. What happened at Cape Town Spurs? He says, why did you run away from Cape Town Spurs? And he says, I must put it nicely to you. So I'm putting it nicely to you the way he put it.
I ran away. Yo, I didn't know I ran away. Yo.
Let us know.
Yo. Yeah, I'm the chairman I spoke to, and I had a good chat with him about being able to train, and the coach obviously wanted to know what my intention was, which was obviously to maybe see if it would be possible to join the team, but for me it was more to keep fit, you know. And yeah, they were happy with what they saw in a short space of time. I think I just trained a week, going into my second week, and something else came up for me to do that was also important. And from the offer they presented for me through my agent, that it just wasn't worth my time. And the chairman obviously opened his door to me if ever I want to come back and maybe see in the work in the capacity like the previous guy mentioned, in maybe working on the strikers. So I mean, I've always shown my appreciation to that, and you know, he knows that, and it was a good period for me to just train with the boys and to be around the facility and being around football again. So yeah, it wasn't running away, but it's just I had a different idea of what I thought would be an offer. I mean, it's not that I wasn't happy with the offer, but it just wasn't agreed on. You know, we didn't agree on that, and that was it. And you know, like I said,
All right. You want to give us an idea of how much it was?
Nah, not gonna do that. You know, we keep that. You know what I mean?
The fans want to know, man. It's not about me.
Hush, you know, it's not really something I've ever disclosed about. You know, but Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe
And now, at Chippa, what's the latest? What's the latest, man? We can't wait to hear and see you back on the pitch.
I mean, the same thing. I trained for like 2 weeks. Coach the coaches that are there now was coaches that I've played with also during their playing days. I was fortunate enough to be teammates with them, and they were obviously happy with what they saw at training. And yeah, it was just about duration of terms and numbers. Sometimes it's not obviously what you discussed, and what's offered is not what's agreed on, and the I wouldn't say the disagreement in that, but just the misunderstanding of that. Then you don't find the common grounds, and no hard feelings. It's business. We're all looking out for ourselves, and unfortunately, it wasn't possible. So I continue keeping fit. At least I've got the beach. I'm using the sand more often than I can because it's very beneficial for the body, for the muscles, And, always staying ready. Always staying ready.
There's some teams looking for strikers, man. It's January, you're hearing all the rumors.
Always staying ready. Always staying ready, man.
Would you even take, you played for Pirates and Sundowns, would you even take Chiefs and be part of that elite class that played for the Big Three?
Always staying ready. Always staying ready, man.
You're going to piss the Buccaneers fans off if you join Chiefs, now. You know that, right?
Hey, listen. Umjaka. Always staying ready. Always staying ready.
Marumo Kalans, Pulukwane City, Kaizer Chiefs, anyone. Kermit is available, says he's available to train. January transfer window is tough. Here's a free agent striker. He says he's still got a lot in his tank to give you guaranteed goals. Kermit.
A lot of people that know, people that, I'm not speaking about Twitter people, I'm speaking about real people that follow football, that understand football, they know what I'm about, they know what I'm about.
All right, now, we enjoyed chatting to you, man. Thank you for answering the fans' question. Thank you, Mohau. Thank you, Kevin. Cicero, all of you guys for sending WhatsApps, sending Twitter, X messages. Keep them coming. We've got more coming next week. We've got Moeneeb Josephs in the hot seat to answer your questions. So come on.
I just got one question for next
yeah?
when you ask one
for
question.
Next week.
No, I just got one question.
Yeah, super. I'll take it. I'll take a question.
I want to ask my question now already, man, for Moeneeb.
Oh, go ahead.
Can I ask?
Go ahead.
Moeneeb, can you answer 3 questions without your teeth in? That's all I want. That's all I want. If you can answer
3 questions without your teeth.
Without your teeth in, I'd be happy. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Moeneeb Josephs of SoccerBeat. I'll be your next guest on FanBeat. I'm looking forward to your questions. Please don't be shy to send your questions. I'm not shy to say what I'm thinking. I'd like to know what you're also thinking. So send those questions, be it anything that's on your heart, on your mind, send it to me and you'll get an honest answer. Looking forward to hearing from you.